Saqqaf, thank you for being here today. You represent KPMG, one of our strongest partners and biggest partners here in Qatar. Arun, thank you for being here today with us, presenting BCT. Andrew, you present Protiviti, one of our biggest firms and a very valued partner at the QFC. Thank you for being part of our panel today. You were part of the panel with regards to discussing digital strategy and cybersecurity. Can you tell me how you think today went for you? Fast Forward Tech Firms event. It's our first and it's the first of its kind. How was it for you?
Exceptional. I believe this was a great opportunity for QFC member firms to discuss and actually be part of the discussion on what digital transformation actually means for them. I think that's the value of these types of events, that individuals from these organizations who are not part of the IT department can realize that they have a part to play, an important part to play in the digital transformation aspect. And what I really liked was that it was a panel type of a discussion. So the questions were equally distributed. You got multiple point of view from different panel members.
We discussed digital strategy and transformation. How do you feel the event went? Was it successful for you?
It's pretty successful. The audience were very interested to know about the digital technologies and how digital strategy can be implemented for them. And from that perspective, I feel it's a very successful program. I would also expect QFC to conduct more of this kind of programs because there are many tech firms which are coming under the QFC umbrella. It would be a great platform for them to network with the people, get to meet the financial institutions who are part of QFC.
Could you tell me how you thought the event went today?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting us to participate.
Thank you, it's our honor.
I thought it was a very, very good event, and very good that the QFC brought the two topics together, both digital transformation and cyber security, because they're both very important topics at the moment, and they'll remain so. We need to have more events like this to raise awareness and give people the chance to ask questions. There's a lot of cultural change that needs to happen. The last decade has seen a massive change. People using smartphones. They didn't exist before. And all the social media interaction, and that's just on the personal side. So there's an equally large revolution taking place on the business front. And many businesses are still not fully prepared for that.
That's true.
As we see, and we mentioned some of the examples of businesses that no longer exist because they didn't recognize the changing landscape that digitalization was bringing.
It's moving so fast.
So I think it's very good having these events.
Why do you think it's important to hold such events in the future and to keep moving forward with these kind of ideas?
Specifically with the fast pace of changes that are coming, not just because of technology, but because of regulation changes and what's happening in the region politically and economically. It will be important to have these events to set a milestone on what needs to be achieved in the coming year or the coming 2 years. So if you were to have an event like this next year, you can look back and see what were the discussion points and how the discussion has changed next year.
That's a great suggestion. Why do you think events like this are kind of important to have?
Generally, there is a market perception that QFC is more for financial firms, which is not the case. We are part of QFC and we are a technology firm, and we work with many corporates and government clients in Qatar. These kind of programs will also attract the tech firms who are not part of QFC. This will be a good platform for tech firms to come and talk about their product and services offerings.
I agree, and that was the goal behind it, so it's really good to hear you say that. What is the importance of having such an event at the QFC?
Well, I think it's very important to be able to get all the QFC firms together. I think it would be a good idea to have some events with a wider appeal that the QFC actually hosts for the benefit of all companies within Qatar. And it can still be QFC firms that talk, but then we're able to show the value that QFC firms bring to Qatar. And I do think the QFC has got such a unique proposition in terms of bringing in the type of foreign investment and also the type of foreign professionals that you need to be able to give that objective, up-to-date advice. It provides a vital role for the good of the whole country.
Thank you for the suggestions and thank you for being part of this with us.
We've enjoyed it, Amira, as well.
Thank you very
much. Thank you again.
We at KPMG are always looking forward to partner with QFC on any initiatives that you have.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
And I hope we get to have a selfie together. Thank you. Hopefully to see you again.